Hi everyone, welcome to mid-June check-in. This is the Capricorns for the middle of June, just a general reading for Capricorns to see what's happening in the middle of June for you Capricorns. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. This morning I am using the tarot deck to see what's happening with the beautiful Capricorns out there. I've already pulled cards, so we'll just talk about this in the interest of time. We'll just talk about what's happening in the middle of June for some of you Capricorns out there. As you all know, if it resonates, then take what's yours and leave the rest behind, okay? So let's talk about this whole situation here, because there's a lot of emotions present for you right now, Capricorns. A lot of you are really you're really digging into your emotional state. You're really feeling your emotions really charging up right now, and it's kind of like all that you are focusing on is like all that you're looking at is how you're feeling and what you've lost, right? Because for some of you there has been some loss in this month. There has been some turmoil going on with you. There has been some chaos going on around you in your emotions, right? And this is in your family life for some of you. For some of you, there may be children involved. There's a 10 of Pentacles here. There may be children involved in this. So your entire family life feels a little bit disrupted right now. The 10 of Pentacles indicates that, financially you are okay, you're complete, you're fine. The 6 of Pentacles was the first card to come out, and that represents balance. You're now giving and receiving in everything that you're doing, and everything seems to be financially you are okay. However, there is some emotional detachment going on with you. The 4 of Cups indicates that you are kind of like disconnecting emotionally. The 2 of Cups, again, that's closeness, relationship, right? So there's something going on in some of your relationships that is causing some disruptions, causing some hurts and some pains right now. It's like the sore point of your life right now, right? There's closeness, there's this looks more like a relationship that you've been in for a while, and for some reason something has happened, right? So you're disconnecting. For some of you, this is actually business, because there's a 3 of Cups right here. The 3 of Cups represents partnerships. It represents connections in business as well as relationships, right? So for some of you, this may be a partnership that you feel is not going down the direction that you want it to go down. All the parties that are involved are not totally disconnected. All the parties involved are not totally they're not totally disconnected emotionally, because Knight of Cups is present, and the Knight of Cups is still offering. The emotions are still being offered. However, it's not that it's not being taken. It's being given, but it's not being taken. So someone is still offering emotions, maybe not in the way that you want it to be offered, but it's still there. The connection is still there, right, for some of you. Let's talk about this card, which is the 6 of Swords, right? This represents that mentally, and there's a lot of emotions here, little mental activities, right? The mental activities that's present is more of you walking away, looking for calmer waters, looking for quietness, calmness in the space, right? You're kind of looking to be more settled within yourself. You're looking for peace. So, you're thinking of walking away from the whole situation. And whether this is a relationship or this is a business, you are thinking of walking away. You're thinking of, just moving forward. So the 3 persons here represents a little family. The calmer waters represents where you use more to see yourself. This is where you're wanting to go, right? The Queen of Cups is an emotional queen, right? She really talks about you being emotionally stable, you governing things from your emotional state. And definitely Capricorn, there's a lot of emotions going on. They are so unsettled. The Queen of Cups came out, and I asked for clarification on the Queen of Cups, and the 5 of Wands came out, which tells me that there is some conflicts going on where your emotions are concerned. So they are not settled. You're not quite sure what to do, how to go forward. You're not sure how to feel right now, Capricorns. You're really wrapped up and tied up and trapped in your emotions. You're digging into your past. You're remembering stuff. You are reminiscing on past emotions, past good times and bad times. You're really, really looking back at how things were. This could also be someone, for some of you, someone that you're missing, right? Someone that's no longer in your life for whatever reason, and you're missing the person. It could be that you have chosen to walk away, the person have chosen to walk away from you. So there's a lot of reminiscing going on your part where this person is concerned. You walk away for whatever reason. Both of you decided to, part company. You made that decision, and now you're really feeling the after effects of it. You're missing the person. The person may very well also be missing you. This tells me, the Knight of Cups tells me that the emotions are not disconnected, right? Both parties, what I hear Spirit said, the emotions are not disconnected. The emotional connection is still there. Hence, you're still, the Three of Cups is in an upright position, right? So you are still emotionally connected in a lot of ways. You've tried to disconnect. You've tried to be nonchalant. You've tried to, come out of the emotions, but it's still present. It's still present, right? So all is not lost for this relationship. It can be salvaged, for what I'm seeing and hearing from the realm of the Spirit. It can be salvaged, right? But the thing is, that a lot of you, there are 2 5s here, right? There's 2 5s here. 5s represent loss. It represents something that you've disconnected from, or something that you feel is disconnected from you, or you feel as if something is, missing. The conflicts that you went through, the arguments, the stress that you went through, it really took a toll on you, right? It really, really took a toll on you. And it happened so quickly, you hardly have time to catch your feet. And so all you're focusing on is what was not instead of what is, right? You're kind of in a depressive state. You're looking down at the 3 cups that are falling aside. You're forgetting that there's more emotions involved. And this really, really indicates that whatever it is, whatever breakup this is, whatever separation this is, or was, you still have strong connections to the person emotionally. You're still very much connected to the person emotionally. If this has to do with money, then the Ten of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles tells us that if this is a partnership, that the partnership is still going strong, with or without you. The partnership is still going strong, right? The monies are still flowing in. Things are still happening the way it's supposed to happen. There's still balance in the partnership, right? If this is business, if this is relationship for you, it's still salvageable. It really is, but it will depend on the 2 of you to really come together. One of you really, really wants everything to be settled. One of you are really, really zoning into themselves. This is like one of you saying, hey, I just want to get through this. I just want to, settle my emotions. And I'm really not into all of this turmoil. I'm really not into the ups and downs, right? The conflicts, we can put them aside. We can put them aside and look at what is to come. We can focus on the future. The Temperance card is at the top of the deck. The Temperance card represents you balancing things again. With the 6 of Pentacles here, the scale is there, so that's more Libra energy coming in. So that's for you to bring some balance into the situation, right? So there's some disagreements. You guys are not agreeing on something, right? But the situation really calls for you to be balanced, for you to look at things from every angle. It really calls for you to focus in on the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, the rights and the wrongs, your part in the situation, the person's part in the situation. It really calls for balance and communication, right? The miscommunication with the number 5 of Wands is concerned. It's just like a lot of persons talking, no one's listening. You guys got to really take some time out to listen with your heart what you're saying, right? The Queen of Cups is a very emotionally connected, very intuitive queen. She's very compassionate and looks out for the interests of others. So you really, really want to put yourself in that space where you're able to put yourself in the other person's shoes, listen to what the person is saying. Both parties need to do the same. I said, if this is a relationship, then you both need to sit down and listen to what each other is saying. Temperance is going to be required. So you're going to need, in order to get the sunshine, in order to get the best outcome that you're looking for, you're really going to need to bring some balance in your emotions. You're really going to need to bring some balance in your physical state, also your emotional state and your mind, okay? So you really need to bring some balance in, Capricorns, where this is concerned. So this is not a permanent breakup. This is just a miscommunication. This is just a temporary setback for you. If you really want the relationship to progress and to grow, then it is open for you to do so. The King of Wands, as I search for outcomes for you, the King of Wands card is fire sign. It is communication coming in. It is you guys really making a decision and moving forwards. This is long-term success for persons who are in business, right? This is long-term success in the business space that you're in. Relationship as well, it can be long-term. The King of Wands, the very passionate king, you know, he really moves forward. Wands really bring communication. They bring, this is like you guys settling down, sitting down to talk. Really settling down, sitting down to talk and, you know, make decisions for your long-term success, for your long-term relationship. The Wheel of Fortune is really turning. That's the two cards I wanted for the outcome for you, and Justice is on the top of the card as well, again representing balance. So this is telling you, Capricorns, that you really need to bring some balance in between the parties that are involved, whether this is business or this is relationship. You really need to bring some balance in. I really feel as if this is salvageable. Whatever went on is just like a transitional stage for you. It's just something that just came and just brought some disruption, and sometimes a disruption is needed so that you can really see what's not working, and then you can put in play the things that are working. The Justice card, the scale of balance, again, the scales here, Libra energy. So there may be a Libra involved, there may be an Aries involved, maybe some Pisces, some water sign involved, fire signs involved, right? There is the Wheel of Fortune as well, which is the outcome for all of this. So everything is going to turn, and everything is going to turn in your favor if you want it to, right? So you got to really take some time out and decide what you want to see best. The 10 at the top of the card indicates that this is completion. So all of this is coming to an end. This is you closing out in the second half of this month. So this may be something that happened in the first half of the month. So in the second half of this month coming out, you will close out all of this stuff that's been happening, and you will really move forward so that July will be a better month for you, so that July will be more settled for you. July will be more focused for you, where your energy, where your emotions, where your business is concerned, where your monies are concerned as well, right? Because this is really having an impact on your money. This is really having some level of impact on your money and on your relationship. So you really want to focus on moving forward. The Wheel of Fortune is for you at this time. That's the last card that I will pull for you as it relates to this whole entire situation, right? So remember, guys, to like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below if this resonates with you, it's for you. If it doesn't, then it's not. Then you know you can always revisit the channel for future readings. Hit the notification button for all notifications when I upload videos. I want to thank you so much again for your time. I want to thank you for your patience with me. You know, I appreciate your being here. Thank you, guys.